potential is the 179066. Seen when seen?
Do it the other way around.
Everyone else?
What was it? Oh, okay, yeah.
You've got two. You've got 166063.
Yep.
And
Yeah, eyes on.
179066.
That one's not there.
Paul, you've got it?
Yep, seen.
That one's not there. There you go.
Okay, right. So, we will be attempting a helo insertion. It's going to be very specific, Pelly. Very specific. You're going to have a fixed ceiling of 250 AGL. So it's going to need to be low. Ideally, I want you at 200. Cool, great. Talk to myself. Sort that out in a minute. We'll be going in HLS Sprite is the first option if we can get down there. We will then immediately spittle. Don't have your guys defend the helicopter. Just get them straight into the forest line. Just get them moving straight into the forest, just so that they're in cover. Once we get there, we will pull in and hold roughly at RV1. I'm just going to move it down a bit, just so that we've got a little bit more room. I then want a patrol sent out to the RV and see whether that is still suitable as a location.
Let's go ETDs.
And once we then take over, and if we take that location, I need a patrol sent here to see what's going on with these guys. Okay?
Okay. I was just blasted by a load of user joined your channel, user left your channel then, so...
I've got it, so I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not difficult. Basically, down to RV1. Once we get there, we'll hold an ARD and watch out for and snap ambush. We'll push guys down one section down here to patrol down and make sure that this is still suitable for a location. Once we take over and hold this location, we'll send out another section over to this way.
Nothing hurt.
Just to make sure that this is not hostile. Just to be clear, we are not engaging unless we have been engaged. Until I tell you otherwise, okay?
Yeah, Car Charlie. Can I ask though, why are we holding and then doing ARD here when we'll be in complete view of this area anyway? Might as well just move straight
It's not. That's the full forest. This is literally a full forest.
Yeah, I know that, but your perimeter's going to extend to here at minimum.
The worry is not this way. My worry is this way.
Okay.
Because we're about to bring a helicopter in here and land here. Any units that are around this area may come and investigate. I'm worried that we'll get hit in the back. Hence the reason why we're holding here before we go to this RV, just in case we decide to use this. If we do take contact, we won't be using this PV.
Okay.
We'll be separating off and making our way to the optional. Because I don't want to advertise our position, basically. These guys are my potential worry. It's these guys here. Be aware, the recce guys did find a jammer in this location. There is a chance they're using it elsewhere. Sif, I will need you on point to try and find and hunt those jammers.
I'll need the equipment for that then.
Okay, I will get that given to you before we leave.
Where was that jammer at? Just saying from my notes.
In the RT, it's got a jamming icon in there. Be aware on this road here, if we do take the optional one, was Leopard 2 seen. We do need to worry about that. Your guys, at least 5-1, will be coming in with us, Underwood.
Rog.
Even if we have to get them picked up first.
Do you want mortars or artillery then, if that's the case? In any way, shape or form, or do you want them gun group all?
How many have you got?
All of them, but one. So, not 7.
You've got 7, right? Okay, then leave a couple of guys back on the artillery.
Roger, I need to double check whether they can use the artillery up to wherever you need. So what? Yeah, okay.
We are operating in that red box, so I just need to know whether they can use it in that box.
They can land rounds around here, I believe.
Okay, sweet.
So they can't hit this lot.
That's fine. I don't intend to. I'll be honest. I don't intend for us to be hitting those things.
Cool. Roger that.
Our then plan, Spittle, if we secure this location and are free to manoeuvre from PB, will be to make our way, and we are to make contact with the resistance in this town. Still avoiding contact if at all possible.
Okay.
That's all the information I've been given. We just need to make contact with the resistance and discuss with them. So that is my intention at this time. The reconnaissance guys on their extraction did have a bird shot down, which is why, like I said, it's going to be a very specific route into the no-fly zone, which I will go over with Pelly in a minute when he's done. So just be aware that if we do get shot down, it will just be a case of evac, as in, like, get yourselves into cover, and we'll see it from there. Okay? Sure. So make sure all your guys are aware their first reaction, if they do survive and they get on the ground, is to move away from the move away from the crash site and go and get into some cover.
Roger. We'll
conduct SEER after that. But like I said, they did lose a helicopter and it was a civilian one. So just be aware of that fact. Any questions on that I've given you so far?
Yeah, just a little bit, because I went here for Thursday and no war now. So who is the enemy? Because you said Leopard 2s, just to clear up with the bods.
I don't have a full briefing. I believe it's German forces.
It's German mixed with a bit of Russian kit.
Yeah, okay. It's like East Germany, basically.
Roger.
I think a communist uprising or some kind of change in government, basically.
Yeah, I haven't got a full picture, so I will do a brief to all of your guys before we go, as to what's happened in the situation on the ground. But my information is also very spotty. I am waiting for the Incorps guys to provide me with a full briefing packet, but I will give the information that we can give. Hence the reason why we are being very careful with our contact.
Briefing.
Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, happy. That's it from me.
Can I make one suggestion?
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're concerned with the attack coming in from north, I would propose that we hold the defensive line on the tree line, because we can be in snap ambush along the roads, but 2, we're going to have surveying of this open ground here. If we push into the forest, we're going to lose that eyes and that holding of defensive posture. I can still push a section up around here to recce it for you.
Yeah, that's fine. It was more, the RVs are not absolutes. Hence the reason why RV2 is quite literally in the middle of a forest. It is we go down, they have a rough idea of where the fuck they need to go in case the command structures fall to pieces.
Yeah.
Because I have a really bad habit of dying if we get hit by anything in a helicopter.
Yeah.
So the idea is that they've just got a rough package.
Yeah, so mission, we're going to do a recce on this first before moving around to the town.
Yeah, because these are going to be quite close. So the idea is these PBs are where we're going to be operating for the next 5 days. Hence the reason why I'm being very careful with it. Like, we need to be sure that we're not going to be contacted or anyone's going to come sniffing around.
Okay.
Reki did a great job of marking stuff for us, but again, the reason it's an optional and not our first point of view for that, for these guys, is that there's Leopard 2s patrolling around there. I don't want to be anywhere near tanks, just in case they decide to start looking in the forest with thermals.
Well, at least we're in forests.
Yeah. True. Any other questions on that before I brief Pelly a bit?
The bodsmen have green mag, because there's no green mag down. Is that one thing they're meant to have?
I haven't got a fucking Scooby, mate. I will find out with McNabb.
I have a slight answer for that. There is a resupply post which I have to find out from.
One of the hangars has got a shit ton of stuff in it.
Yes, and that's all we have.
Okay, I will find out with McNabb whether they're meant to have green mag.
Yeah, so I'll have to talk some logistics with you as well of where you want the resupply boxes, and you make sure the bods are not touching the non-resupply boxes.
Well, yeah, so I'll speak to McNabb, see what he wants to do about it, and then we'll come back on that. Okay. Anybody got any other questions on that before I start sorting those bits out?
Fine.
I'll confirm with you in a minute that artillery can hit within the area that we're going to be operating, or at least
yes, please.
The best of.
Yeah. Perfect, that's fine. I'll leave you to do that, Underwood. If you guys can break away and go do your rough briefs with your bods, I will give a full overview before we step off.
Rog, I'm going to get... I'm going to need fucking 5-1 brought over.
Okay, so first hanger is Typhoon F-35. Okay, so life, and the last one is...
All stations 5-0, be advised out of briefing. Now be aware, helicopter will be coming to collect 5-1. Plan of the assault is... Wait, one. we will be heading to HLS Sprite, grid square 067, break 068. From there, we'll be heading down to RV1 and getting out eyes to potentially start looking towards meeting the resistance. If the helicopter gets shot down, as the information from Pathfinders was that they did have a helicopter crash while getting extracted, which was in civilian garbs. If the helicopter does get shot down, you know roughly where the RV positions are, primarily one first. Try to stay away from buildings as per usual. That is it for my information at the moment. 5-2, you had a question, over.
Yeah, well, more like interrogative. Anything east of HLS Sprite is out of our range, over.
Confirm east out of Sprite is out of range, over.
McNab?
Correct, yes.
The pods don't get green mag.
Roger that. Bear with me then while I find out whether we're going to be operating on the right side or left side of Sprite. If it is a left side, we'll keep you in contact, but if it's right side, we shall instead bring you in as assistance to 5-1. Wait, one on furthers. Up.
Buzzers 5-1, message over.
Buzzer, send over.
As per last message sent to you as well, we also need boxes with additional ammunition.
He's just asked, he just said, there's no green mag for any of the bolts. I was like, okay. I've got my loadouts. Oh, don't look at me.
I believe there is a few boxes in location.
Because remember I said my equipment does not come. I haven't bothered to get my equipment set up
whether we
again
can get stuff there for you while you wait, or whether you'll arm up here. Wait one, up.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah, my guys also need green mag and stuff like that. So.
No, can you give them 2, and I'll tell them that that's all they get. There to separate that between everybody, just because I think there's literally only like 30 in one of them, so that's like what. So, but yeah, I'll tell them that's all they've got for this. Like, be very specific.
Guns, are we okay to send a shell
Yeah,
off
put
south?
here as well. That's fine. Then I'll go and run with it.
Capabilities over.
5-0, wait 1 on that one. I will inquire with both Zero and Zeus that they can make sure that they're on standby to check the ammo and also make sure that there's going to be no fucking collaterals from firing off a few rounds.
Right. So current routing is that we would enter through here.
It doesn't matter where it lands.
Sorry, let me put it into global for you for a second, but it is very.
Yeah, it's more to the case of the enemy then panicking, thinking that it's escalating and fucking shit hits the fan. So wait one.
This is my current planned routing. It is quite specific on the basis that I don't know if you heard, but the recce guys did get one shot down.
Yes.
Now whether he broke the ceiling, I don't know.
I broke the ceiling.
Okay, that's fine. There is a that's roughly where they think the missile came from.
Okay.
We have also been told there's some jammers in the area, so be aware of that as well if radios go out. But my planned route will take you away from like as far between all of the contacts as we can. Ideally, I'd like you to set a hard ceiling of 200. 2 seconds.
Oh, 200. Okay.
Send over. Yeah, just the boxes, yeah.
You were told Angels too.
Yeah, Roger, I thought it was 30. That's fine. 1 box is fine, mate. So the specific route will keep you as far away from any potential contacts as we can go that I'm aware of.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying give you a hard ceiling of 200 is that you then have some wiggle room. So if you tell the pilots they've got 200, they have 50 meters of wiggle room in case of fuckery. You see what I mean? Because then
what's the hard ceiling at the moment? Because we were told Angels too.
No, yeah, 250 meters above ground level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I heard the same thing earlier. 250 meters above ground level set off the no-fly zone in that area.
Got it.
Yeah, because my initial plan was to Halo. And McNab said, "Oh yeah, but recce did it," and I'm like,
Not that button.
But there's a difference between the recce guys para-dropping. Well, what is it? That's distance 3K and us dropping 3K. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to risk that. So yeah, ideally, I'd like you to set is to fly that route. That's what I'm saying. Set a ceiling of 200. Give yourself 50 meters of wiggle room.
Okay. And then for reinsets, the problem is that that's gonna be a compromised route in between enemy airspace. There'll no helicopters going in and out of there. I need to. Once we're on the ground, we'll be able to give you a better picture. The only picture I can give you right now is the picture from the reconnaissance guys, which was obviously done last night, i.e. yesterday, I think. I don't know the exact. Yeah, no, I'm saying in game time.
Ah.
So I don't know when that was done, if that makes sense. So I need to get on the ground and give you a better picture. Then I'll be able to get you how we're going to do reinserts.
Okay.
But that's the plan at the moment. Ideally, I'm trying to think what the best thing is. The best thing we're going to have to do is a chinny, right?
Yeah. We don't have enough helicopters to do air assaults at the moment.
Well, no, what I meant was, yeah, but multiple helicopters is a bad thing, but the chinny's still a loud bird, so we're just going to have to wing it with a chinny, right? And hope that if it takes a rocket, it takes a rocket, and we keep flying, you know? If we start taking contact or rockets come in, do not try and make the HLS, pull back, head back to the entry point or out of the no-fly zone. We will readjust, and I'll come back with a secondary route.
Okay.
There is no like. So if we take a lock and there is a missile fired, dump flares and just go home. Don't fuck around. Don't try and get us there. Just dump flares and get home.
Can you give me a point of no return? Because basically we take a lock or a missile fire. This is the point. Once we pass this point, we're continuing to the HLS. So is it something like here?
So here will be your If you take it there, like let's face it, this will you are already committed. If you've taken a rocket when you're here, you might as well try and get us to the drop, and then worst case scenario, we'll ditch the chinny and you guys follow us on foot until we can get you out. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
That's going to be the best way we do it. If the HLS takes fire, but you have not had a rocket, so let's say we get to there and there is nothing. You get down on the ground, you start unloading. If you are taking fire on the HLS, just go home. Same again.
Okay.
We'll just leave people on the ground. If the helicopter goes down, we're just conducting SEER. There's no fucking around. There's no going back and picking it up. We will just conduct SEER and get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
I'm not having that. That's my entire plan. Is that we will just try and navigate. I have not been told of a situation where there's contact being taken, other than the recce boys. So we are just avoiding contact at all possible opportunity.
All right, Roger.
Yeah. All right, perfect, mate. If you can get that distributed, Underwood.
One of my guys need to be picked up from HLS Jackal as well. Not HLS, from PB.
Yeah, Pelly, can you get a bird sent to HLS to PB Jackal and collect up the 5-1 guys?
010 Bravo. Any clarification on the green mag? Over.
My guys also need the green mag as well.
10 Bravo, there is one box that has been provided to us by stores. The idea being that it's not going to be enough, they will need to distribute it evenly, not just taking one box of, 50 boxes of green mag each. Over.
10 Roger, much appreciated.
Same with my guys as well, they need rearming beforehand.
Do they spawn with anything?
Let me confirm with them. All stations 50, can I get confirmation as to whether you spawn with magazines, or is it just green mag that you need? Over.
Oh, Underwood, they need pickup from there to come here, right?
Yes,
correct,
please, mate.
Okay, alright.
I think you're only getting 4 pickup.
Green mag only.
Right, I'm going to go and quickly
Green
speak
mag
to
only.
the others.
Give a quick message.
Yeah.
Medical supplies.
Apparently Stack gets the incorrect backpack off of the armory guy. He does not have
Roger that, be advised. There will be an ammo box here for people to pick stuff up, but it is limited between the whole 3 sections, potentially us as well. I will inquire again when given to start talking.
And then next night it'll be somebody else and somebody else.
But I will
Roger, did you have a did you find an arsenal earlier?
Roger. Any update on the artillery?
Negative. Many people want Gibbons at this time. We'll update you as and when. We'll have information before the helicopter lands. Out.
I don't know that that'll work. Duffy, do me a favour. Just go sling your backpack into that box that's behind you.
Gibbons.
Yep.
Another logistical issue I need to discuss with you.
Yep.
Fuel. Do we have a limited amount, or is it unlimited at the airport?
I've not been told of a limit. There you go, Duff. There's 2 in there now.
Because they filled up. They just.
Because what?
Pele.
You've just stopped talking. I can't. Oh yeah. That's right. You said because of a limited what?
Because they went to the fuel depot to pick up the fuel, or the fuel points, and they could only fill the truck 80%. An 80% truck will fill maybe 2 Chinooks.
Okay, you should have. Were the trucks empty? Because they were full earlier.
Yeah, the truck is empty.
Okay.
What if the fuel?
For now. Let's ask McNabb at the end.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't have to reuse it. If we do have to use it, we'll ask McNabb at the time. But for the moment, I'm gonna let me make a note. Fuel on airbase.
Just know if we should be in conservative mode or we
that's
just go not full operation.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have no idea on that. I've not been asked, and I've not been given info.
So should we play it safe then for the meantime?
For now, play it reasonably safe if you can.
Okay.
Gibbons, just quickly. Right, where is our general operation for tonight? Left side or right side of the halfway point? Over here?
No, as per the markers, we're HLS Sprite. We'll be moving to the PB if that's workable.
So
if it's not, it'll be
the query is because this is where the rounds will land for artillery. No further.
No further than there.
Yeah. So I need to know now whether my guys are all going guns group or not. 5-0 inquiring with Gibbons about artillery now. Help.
Fuck it, bring. We could. No, I don't want to fire an Abbott. Yes, bring the bobs. All of them, mate. Bring them all. Send over.
1-0.
At this time, helicopter will just have to wait for you.
Roger that. Still sorting out logistics issues. They will have to hurry up and wait at the moment. Over.
Additional, just inform them that I'm trying to get information as and when.
Do you want to move to the area so we're ready to move?
Negative at this time. Keep them all by, or bring them all to one hangar so that when I do a brief, I can give them a brief there and then. Over.
1-0. Affirm.
What'd you say, sorry?
Right. So if we're going to the right side, artillery is not going to be viable, but we can potentially get mortars in instead. I can't say that because we're not even going to be firing positions. So if the guys fire mortars, we're giving away our position. Okay,
so for now, bring them all as a fire team. I will be using mortars later on.
Advised you're all going to run as 5-1 just because we're unsure as where we're actually going to be going for the evening. Any questions? Big Wick out. Cool. Yeah, they're all going to run 5-1.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I will give them an explanation in a minute.
Mortars, only because we don't know whether we're going to be we're not going to be holding positions long enough, and if we fire off mortars, we're going to give away positions as well. So only gun group for the night. Over.
Only gun group.
This will. Let's face it. Between the.
That's
the party jackal now.
Charlie 1, be advised, air raid alarm is going off. Be prepared to stand to a moment's notice. Out.
Oh, I can't hear that. All stations 5-0 be advised, air raid siren is going off. On base, we're being artilleried. Out. Artillery!
Charlie 1, stand 2, artillery is coming in. Get yourselves into some sort of defensive positions at this time. Spread out. Out.
Actually, yeah, good point. Why am I not just going in the building to die? Or lagging to die?
See if you get Pelly to see if you can get eyes on those chinnies, find out if they're friendly.
They're not showing up on Blue
4. Charlie 1, be advised, we have chinnies moving. They are not our units. Get guys over towards that rough location, see if we can get eyes on them. Out.
Helicopters are roughly direct east.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roger. We've not been informed of anything at this time, so I'm waiting out.
All stations 50, be advised, helicopters that are off to the east are currently not confirmed to be friendly or enemy, but we are taking artillery rounds, so potentially an enemy attack on this base. When you arrive, dig into defensive positions, and just hold fire for the time being. Out.
Charlie 1, this is 0, stand down, air raid siren is false alarm, out.
All stations 50, be advised, air raid siren is a false alarm, Chinnies are friendly assets, out. A firm, come to the south-southeast. There is the HQ building. Grab your shit from there if you need to get him to rearm over.
Who it is that we're going against, why it is that we're moving to go and do this, that kind of thing.
Roger, ready for HQ.
Right, we're moving over there, boys.
For now, attack the call sign India. I think we need them to apply a minute.
Just so you're aware, my guys are quickly running over to the quartermaster with us to rearm Coca with guns.
While you're asking that, can you also ask them to spawn down
all stations 50, be advised, off to your right now of the 3 group at the back, there is a box that should have some ammo in it if you need some.
That's fine, I will do that in just a second.
Thanks. Yeah, there'll be the co-pilots of the Apache.
Yep, your guys.
Yep.
On what, sorry, over?
Javelins.
Oh, jabs. Have we got any knocking around?
Let me check with them now.
A grand total of 9mm and buck shells. Over.
Fantastic stuff. Ponts from their GPMG gunners if they have more than enough rounds. Otherwise, I will
just got 2 questions for you.
And Gibbons now. Out.
First thing, the EW stuff. We expect obviously to be doing it with the Crow stuff, yeah?
Yeah, fuck it. Take from the Land Rovers.
I will need boxes or something, or are you happy for me to create a box so that I can give SIF stuff? Because right now they don't obviously get anything for EW. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will sort that out in a second. Additional, can you put 2 times AI, Blue 4 AI next to the Apaches so that they can use them as co-pilots when you get a moment?
Alright, yes.
Because obviously they put somebody in there, so they only have to 1 pilot.
Yeah,
Roger,
that's fine. Oh, and 5-1 need a jab.
No, we've stolen the jabs from the sides of the landies, but I don't know whether we got clues. But Coca is stuck with Coca's stuck with L85 and
I
needs
don't
to
think the
reroll.
Arsenal will pick them up, mate.
That is a jav box in the queue. I'm still.
Oh, there you go then, mate.
Cool.
Perfect,
and Coca needs.
Someone who has a GPMG, just drop their fucking kit and then go kill.
Right,
We're having an issue with ammo as well. There is not enough in the box for infantry and us. There's only 5 pistol mags in that box now.
Rog.
Be advised, over in the HQ quartermaster 120. You will find jabs on the left side of the building inside if you need any bits from it. Not from the actual quartermaster. Sorry, there's a box in there. Shall I say? Help.
Yeah, there's literally a box in there that says jabs on it.
Yeah. Ammo is the other thing that we need.
Yeah, because that doesn't come with the enough GPMG ammo, does it?
And a fix for Coca because he's stuck as a L85 gunner.
What, he can't interact with the...
Apparently. Confirmation with Coca, can he not interact with the quartermaster and load out as a GPMG gunner?
Negative, because he loaded into a 5.2 slot.
No, he's loaded into a 5.2 slot, so he's stuck with 5.2 shit, not 5.1.
Can he... Oh no, if he reloads...
No, because there's only 4 and 4, isn't there?
Space.
There's 4 slots on both teams, so he needs it to be dropped.
Okay, so in future FSG need both
slots if possible. Yes,
disregard
yeah, the artillery guns can't reach the AO, so there's no point in them being sat on there. So
it's already sorted out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they need a green mag box.
Sort out the ammo
and,
then, otherwise rest is good. Help.
How are we going to do the kit for?
Right, Coker's apparently sorted. The person's dropped all their kit from 5-1, and Coker's just picked it up. We still need the ammo though.
Okay.
That's the only thing we're missing, and potentially med stuff. But I mean, that's we're here all there.
Perfect, thank you, mate.
Very good. I don't actually use mine.
Thank you,
McNabb.
Oh.
Is it like?
That was the only place I didn't look. I didn't look to my right. Also, Degassi just launched up fucking Farming Sim 25. Yeah.
Strike!
No mind.
So, he's on LOA, isn't he? But
strike!
Thank you, mate.
Charlie 1, listen in. Brief coming from Incore, guys.
Full Station 50, be advised, Incore is briefing. Head yourselves over here for a mission brief on what's actually happening. Additional, he is on yelling to try and get within range if you
right,
can.
lads, you can shut the fuck up, please. Right, right, essentially, this is the crack, guys. We've all been brought here because the VKB, who are essentially a far-right splinter off of the German armed forces, they've taken over large swathes of this AO. You can see there's a DMZ, which you guys would have seen on Thursday night, which is running along here. The Pathfinders. The Pathfinders, they recce'd on Friday night. They were doing recce, so they landed up in this area around here, and then started moving south and wrecking all these areas. So these markers have been produced by the Pathfinders. Essentially, what our orders are is to insert into the area and act as a strike force. There is an official ceasefire in place, however, that doesn't apply to British forces. So we're going over the DMZ into enemy occupied territory to strike the enemy fast, aggressively, and then to bug out. Expect to be in the field for a couple of days, so make sure you've got enough water and rations with you, and listening for the orders. The enemy are quite aggressive. They're well trained in this area, and there's a mix of Soviet and modern day equipment, so you will be fighting peer to peer. Don't expect any squishy targets or anything like that. It's going to be the proper gen on this one, lads. Any questions? Sick. I'll leave you to it. Godspeed.
McNabb, borrow you for 2 seconds before you drive off.
Yeah.
Really trustworthy.
Sounds like we're doing war crimes a little bit there. So there's currently a ceasefire going on, and we're breaking the ceasefire. Are we denazifying fucking Germany? Say them again, boys.
If you're missing a javelin, you can also grab them from the Linux. They should also have a clue in them as well. Underwood, we need green mag and we need it like rapidly.
Right, I've already asked about.
The supply situation's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I have already asked about it.
Gibbons
is inquiry room.
He's going to say in German to Brady in a second. You take out Charlie, I will take out Delta.
Glad there's two of you in your section, but can you get off yellow street? Thank you.
Still need an update on our resupply as well, with whatever McNabb's doing.
That's where the issues come up, isn't it?
I fixed my sound thing.
Don't worry too much about demo charges at the moment. It's not mission dependent kit.
I had crisp on for output. I had crisp on the noise cancellation, but it was doing output as well.
Oh shit! Should be getting dealt with now.
It's Ace.
So I could hear everyone here as if they're standing next to me.
This is no, I do not.
Sounded like I was schizophrenic or something. Just getting shouted voices.
Give it Ace menu. My Ace is now not working somehow.
I'm going to assume I've got midterms.
Ask McNabb, he's just taking all the guys off. Just confirm with him. For McGinn, just confirm with him that you do have team medic perms.
It's a lot of people. It's a small group. I tell you what, Pelly.
Let me
send one in on the. Send one in. Don't put them both into the thingy at the same time.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So we'll send one, but the other will hold to see whether the first one makes it in.
There we go, I fixed it.
Okay.
Once the first one touches down, send it back, send the other one in.
Okay.
Fucking Murphy.
As soon as Tasha's confirmed, the second one will already start ingressing.
Yeah, that's it. Literally that. Yeah, no. Don't want him waiting. Don't want him hanging around for too long. But like, as long as he can if he makes the route, then at least we don't lose everybody in the first run. You know.
Okay. All right. I'll have to brief them in the exact plan then.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
I did, on the other hand, if you want to hear what my mate from Pathfinders said, there was an EHLS there that was used at some point.
2 seconds. I'm in Zeus, mate. 2 seconds. Send again.
Yeah.
There.
I heard up to the EHLS.
Yeah, EHLS was used there after that first explosion, so I don't know whether that's going to be a second thing that was a continuous, or whether that was just the magic of the winds.
Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Send over. Yes, give me a minute to get some guys sorted out with EW kit if possible.
Oh no, the text.
The distance, Mason. What does it mean?
Perfect, thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this yellow is.
Oh no, wait, we're further. Fuck am I looking at? Yeah, no, we're much further than 2 kilometers.
It's because it triggers globally for everyone.
So laggy. It's just like,
When one person does it, it triggers for everyone.
But the map is actually like proper concrete blocks.
And stuff overlapping as well.
Yeah.
Right, Sif, box behind you. Got EW kit in it.
Okay, thank you.
Underwood, if you want to give one of your guys it as well, I've given enough stuff there that they can take one as well. Get one of your guys to come and be an EW if they want.
Rog? I need a volunteer for EW stuff.
We're going to stand down for 24 hours due to the time, and then we'll be going in 24 hours. So, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What kind of volunteering?
Just
EW.
It's basically daytime.
Could you elaborate?
It's fucking drone spotting and drone cancelling.
You'll need the contact DLC.
To confirm, you will need the contact DLC if you want it.
Yeah, I just literally responded with what Nab said, but yeah, you're absolutely right. So yeah, it'll be a stand down.
Cool. Come over to the box we're standing next to, next to the infantry.
But, yeah, but yeah, let's
Sif.
see.
Will he still be with us because he is carrying a bit of fucking ammo for us as well?
Do you want to tell him how it works?
Does you or Hall want to take EW quit instead of your pistol?
Spade, but take one of each antenna as well as
just stop the drones.
Yeah, sorry, we'll be with you as well. It's just it's an extra set of eyes
just
for
go listen to
drone
see
cancelling.
if he's going to teach you. But
Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that.
we literally as soon as we've waited this 21 hours, we'll be deploying. We will be in 2 chinnies due to the numbers. Yeah, so you'll have one of your sections and 5-1. And then
1-2 Charlie, just to let you know, we are now numbers 10.
Just a quick one for you as well, gents. We're going to be holding fast for 21 hours, and we're going to be approaching at a different time. And additionally, we're going to go in 2 chinnies. 5-1's going to be going with half of you is going to be going with one section, and then the other half of you is going to be going elsewhere. Plan is to generally get one helicopter over towards the landing zone. If that helicopter makes it across safely, then the second one will come in. So the first one is kind of like a test dummy to see if we can get through. So if you do,
regrouping on the ground.
yeah. So the idea is that we'll be regrouping at RV1 as soon as the helicopters land, break out, go straight to the tree line was my last orders that I heard, and then that means that at least you guys are safe in the RV1 position. If RV1 is not tenable, RV2.
Right, cool. Graham, again, you're with me. Well done, first wave.
Cool. Should we go red? Kind of could do with a Charlie and Delta tonight because we're a bit girthier than normal.
Yeah, works for me.
I'll obviously stay green, but I know I'm Charlie.
Cool. Just confirming you guys are all good, yeah?
Yeah,
Decent. All your ammo situation was sorted out.
So hold on. Sorry, can I just get a couple of things straight? So we've turned up 22 hours early, and had to scrounge around for our ammo, and we've had to wait for 22 hours. So this is full UK Forces LARP tonight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
None of our shit's here. We've had to hurry up and wait for 22 fucking hours.
21.
Yes. In addition to that, the PB that we've been stationed in, our weapons aren't even fucking effective on the
I didn't realise Milton could control massive.
And this plan with just the 2 helicopters going in and one might make it sounds very junior Ossifer written. So like, this couldn't get any more British Forces LARP, I think.
Would land on the wrong page of that.
Cool. I'll find out which one's the first one in, so you can send your teams in, and then yeah, if you do crow kit somewhere along the line and you survive, get yourself to an RV point.
Yeah, some people get annoyed at this. I think this is fucking perfect.
Oh, I was told 21.
22
I could be wrong.
hours
I don't know what I
22
fucking
hours
said.
later.
Oh, it's night time as well. Let's go.
I awake yet another attack on my sovereign mind.
I've clearly missed something, but I saw what.
Alright, Sif, speak to them. I need to find out if we're good to go. Everyone else is waiting now.
Time walk 22 hours.
Have you been standing here the whole time?
My guys are good to
No,
go.
I've been at the toilet.
He's been standing there shitting himself.
I've been standing here, but I went for a piss. Whatever you said.
You did transmit, by the way, Sif.
Fill you in. We're going to be going in 2 separate.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Okay, so are you ready for me to send the first guys to the first Jenner?
Making sure that we can actually get in on the helicopters without being shot down. We're good to go.
Peach Road's got to go blue.
Which one they going to? Because my guys have also split up into 2 teams.
Negative Underwood, your guys aren't splitting up into 2 teams.
Oh, disregard. You're not splitting up into 2 teams. You're coming in.
Your guys are going with the second Chinook.
Whatever.
We're going in the
All of them
second.
together.
That was my fault. I heard half. Cool. Confirm which one. Then middle one. Yeah.
It'll be the middle Chinook, yeah. You are coming with me, we're going in the first Chinny.
Rog, right, you're going in the middle. You're going in the middle Chinny. I'm going in the first one, so I'm the one that's likely to die.
Lol.
Right, fine. Are we mounting up now?
Yeah, head over to the Chinny, grab your position on it.
Go in the first Chinny when you're ready.
Roger. Yeah, first Chinny ends to be the one from the southwest.
Well, they're going. Yeah, so they're going individually into the HLS. Yeah.
I'm also going to tell you when I send my drone up, so you don't fucking jam that.
Roger.
My guys are mounting straight up in the second Chinny.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
It's got my awesome print on it.
Ooh. Well, actually, where am I going?
I'm in this one.
Whiz up!
If you'd told me before I got
What's up, boys?
I just heard Hall say he likes bounty, and now I'm disappointed.
I'm on free then, man.
Yeah, well, Rossi's in 1-3, so that doesn't surprise me. What's wrong with bounties? You're a fucking nonce.
Yes, please. I bet you drive a Corsa.
I don't. Yep.
If we start taking small arms fire on the approaching Airborne, are we, am I clear to engage beyond that?
Will be situational. Ideally, no.
But if there's one group, let me know if you want me to.
Yeah, I'll let you know, mate. Yeah, Roger. Send him. Clear to go, Sif.
Put it into the Chinny inventory and then put it on your head.
Oh, wait one, Pelly. Someone got out. There you go. Now you're clear.
Roger. Alright, I'm gonna take us out first and let's head forward on the taxiway then. Do break the eastbound. Next one, that's
what's the plan when we all get shot down?
Sear.
Die.
Go
play Oblivion. You know what a sear is, right? That's great, Jones. That really fills me with confidence. Basically, avoid capture.
Cool.
Yay! That's good. So if you get shot, if you survive the landing, depending upon how many of you there are, if there is enough of you, you will proceed to your RV. Either RV1 if you have not taken contact at the drop. If you have taken contact at the landing site, you will push straight to RV3 and move to the optional RV.
Cool.
But only if we take contact at the HLS. If we just crash land, it is your job to try and steer back towards friendly lines.
Cool. If you know if you use your light to look at your map, your base will light up. You could use your micro dagger or your galaxy to look at the map without possibly lighting up your base.
Or jump in a bush.
Or jump in a bush and look at the ground. Yeah.
You also should have Faltons in your kit. Use
No, I got rid of that.
It's your own fault then.
Well, there you go, yeah. That's literally your job.
I see example 0 from Frontiers. Yeah. I've got a fucking galaxy. I'm sorted.
Yeah, except for if we get jammed.
I'll be fine.
When Flinders doesn't make it back, everybody remember this is why.
First aircraft was going to begin ingress momentarily. Second aircraft holding position as per plan. Roger. Stand by for PTS. Exit 1-1. Ingress in the left now.
Alright boys, this is where it gets spicy, so PTS so the pilot can concentrate.
I didn't want to do that.
And we're BTS exit 1.
Sif, start the second bird.
This is 1-2 beginning rest.
Alright boys, when we touch down, straight into the forest please. Go, go, go.
Yeah, Roger. See if I'm going to turn my Navi beacon on just so they can see me with a helmet.
Raj, I've got IR if needed. I can use my IR.
Yeah, I got my helmet beacon on as well. Oh, they are miles away.
Okay, I guess you can land over there.
Hello, 5051, be advised. 51 on the ground, over.
508 firm, be advised you've been dropped about 150 metres north-northeast. Start pulling back towards the tree line where 10, myself, and everyone else is over.
51, roger, on the move now, out.
In fairness, that is where the thingy was marked.
Yeah.
Helicopter shot at south.
Yeah, roger. We're gonna keep moving for now.
Fire confirmed from southeast.
Charlie 1, bird is taking fire. Will not affect us at this time. We're going to continue as planned. Out.
Be advised, helicopter has taken fire as it was exfilling. We are not in any danger as they are unaware of us. So plan is continued. We're going to be moving down to RV1. Help.
Duffy, whereabouts are you? In fact, I don't know why I asked that, because you're not even who I wanted. It must have just been your name. I looked at Underwood. Where are you?
We're next to you. Duffy is behind us in the field.
Fair enough.
Right, Underwood?
Send it.
Where are your boys?
They're pushing towards RV1.
To A section, do you mean?
Roger, I mean, they can hold because there's just a section going in a patrol. I'm just going to run to your boys, just give them an idea of why we're not using them as mortars for now. If you want to come with me.
I've already told them, just so they don't get scouted. But yeah, they've already.
I fully intend this to go hot. We will be using. We will be using mortars and stuff, even if I have to get brought in.
A-firm, be advised, infantry are going to be moving south. Your marker is set for the time being. Just hold on RV1. Help.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I fully intend this to go hot. I will need conventional weapons like artillery and stuff. It's just I can't run the risk when we're meant to be being stealthy to get in it.
Well, it's also not now either. Like, yeah, they're. If we wasn't to go to RV1 and we went to RV3 instead, like fucking, they wouldn't have been useful at all.
Well,
we're literally on the edge of where the rounds would have been able to be used. So
yeah, so once we start operating in a different area, they'll be fucking used. Believe me.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Depending upon what's seen and whether Spittles guys get into contact in grid 162061 will move.
Hello 10, this is 0. Message over.
Oh, you're there. Okay. Yeah.
Spotted a vehicle 1 kilometre to the south somewhere moving.
Pleasure. FM. Good
Okay.
spot. Help.
So yeah, no, I didn't. Sorry, my bad. So in the OP. Or once we pass that OP,
jamming. My guys have spotted it.
162
Cool. Yeah, they're also doing it as well.
061. That like the guys we were going to go and have a recce on. Sorry, I'm just seeing lights behind you, and it just made me wonder whether there's something looking this way. If we find that the PB is not suitable, we'll smash whatever's in that area and then fuck off and use the optional RV. Because that way we can at least hit some targets before we fuck off, you know.
I've made the trench a bit bigger.
Yeah. Just keep some spacing. There you go.
Yeah.
Underwood, can you see whether you can get eyes? I'm definitely seeing lights potentially coming northeast.
Whereabouts?
I'm seeing lights flashing this way, like across that line, like that there's something over that way with lights trying to look at us.
Roger, keep eyes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, no, this was like a direct line, like it was a headlight or something looking this way. It could just also be armor fuckery, but I could see flashing, and it was only in a specific area.
I have been seeing texture tears over there, which are flashing white.
Right, okay, it might be texture tear, but it was like I said, it was enough that it made me go.
Yeah, I heard you say it, but I was being safe for both having a look.
That's alright, no worries.
So Gibbons.
Yeah.
Weird rocks, but suitable to bring platoon in.
Okay, the rocks were part of the plan because it would allow us a little bit of hard cover if we need it from whichever side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Let's bring the platoon in, send the others off to go and recce that location.
Recce what location?
The OP1.
Okay, so but how many sections you want back holding the RV?
2.
Roger. Okay.
If we decide that we're going to smash the guys there, we'll send another section up before we ambush them.
Helicopter inbound southwest.
Helicopter southwest.
Everybody down.
Looks like a lynx.
5051, be advised, searchlight helicopter of ours now.
Just stay down for now.
FM, stay down. Help. All stations 50 be advised. Plan is infantry are going to send out a recce team over to OP1. We are going to hold an RV for the location, for the moment, should I say. Depending on what the sections see at OP1, we will either smash through or manoeuvre off, waiting on what's happening with them. Out.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what the helicopter's fucking off. We'll let him see what he does as a pass, and then we'll move on.
Be advised, helicopter coming around.
Helicopter's coming back.
Hello, Reserve, this is 10, Michelle.
Send over.
10, be advised, that helicopter has gone over the PB twice now, that.
Roger, do you think it's worth us moving it over?
The conclusion so far is yes, however, it's going to depend if we want to smash this unit. Over.
So, Roger, suggest sending 2 sections towards RV3 at this time. In fact, I will send 1 section and 5-1 to RV3. Let's send the other section to assist at the OP in case we need to attack it over.
Underwood, get your boys back towards
Under
this way.
A-firm, so you want 1 section to move up northeast to RV3 and then 2 times section to move to OP1, over.
0 A-firm. Over.
Roger. Do you wish us to engage enemy when found, or just to reconnoitre the area, over?
Reconnoitre at this time and advise me if the advise me of the troop strength and the enemies in that location. If we deem it viable, we'll hit them and give them something to think about whilst we fuck off in the other direction. Over.
10, A-firm. Over.
Right, so update is that 1 section's moving over to RV3 with my guys, yeah?
They will be, yes. I thought I just heard contact, so bear with.
Rog.
I thought I just heard some shots to the left.
Whoever 3-6 is. Just have a quick look.
Likely that you'll have 2-5, which I believe is 1-1 that will push to RV3.
Roger. 2-5 is...
Potentially, we want to be using the trees, so we might be able to push down and literally follow the tree route to RV3.
Where is RV3?
Rog. All stations 50 be advised, change in plan due to that helicopter flying over the RVPB location twice. We are going to be re-maneuvering. 2 sections will be moving into OP1 to assault position if there is anyone in there, while yourselves and the final section will be moving over to RV3 to dig in positions on the RV
Hello, sir. This is one
position.
of the advised Victor
Optional
moving
RV,
in on
shall I
one
say.
current position where.
Victor moving into
5-1,
1-2's location, be aware.
acknowledged, confirm the route that we're taking. Are we going to be moving through RV2 or how are we getting there? Or...
You'll be following the leading section. I don't know what their plan is. Probably RV2 to RV3. Additional, there is 1x Victor that's coming through the area at this time.
Raining.
Oh. I'd rather it be raining.
Ellie says that the fuel truck that they have is not the right fuel truck. Should they tell Zeus now or wait until the debrief?
Yeah, they can tell Zeus now if they need to refuel. Now's fine.
Shot south.
Well, you're good to tell and talk to Zeus now.
Section in contact south. Hearing shots back.
Charlie 1, this is 0 contact report, over.
Roger, let's pull everybody back then. Tell them to fucking kill it. We'll push off this location to RV3 now. We'll go straight RV2 to 3.
All stations 50 be advised, infantry are going to neutralise that vehicle that's currently engaging them and then break in position to RV2, then 3, follow on the rear. Out.
Underwood, yeah, move. They're going to be moving later, so send them in the middle because our 1-2 are the ones in contact.
Rog, disregard last 1-2 will be the last ones to move. You'll be in the middle.
Contact whatever.
0, send over.
1-0, 1 light armoured vehicle came north through the tree line and engaged 1-2. They've engaged and neutralised it. Over.
So, Roger, break down your position when you get a chance. Pull back. We're going to move to RV2, over.
1-0, Roger.
5051 message over.
50 send over.
51 confirm which sections are actually moving to RVs 2 and then 3.
Yeah. 50 at this time unaware as to what their scheme and manoeuvre will be, but so, 1 and 3 will be moving to RV2 first, followed by you, followed by 1-2.
Being this way, it's probably better that we go up and down.
Okay, what about
5-1.
Better to go to RV2 then through 3.
Everyone's being shinned off. Everyone's moving to the RV. Over.
50 A firm. Out.
Underwood, you seeing the marker on the map?
Which?
168071.
Yeah, that was Spittle.
Is that lights there?
No, that's Spittle. That's a.
No, I'm saying
that's a warehouse, but that's Spittle saying that he was probably.
Helicopter down.
I fucking know we're here already, so.
Underwood, smash it if you've got a.
We don't have Star Streak, but I can probably pen the front if it hovers.
Wait for one. If it's coming to land, mate. If you got Spittle's got an end-law.
Hello, 1-0. This is 0. If that thing lands, hit it with an end-law. Out.
Hello, sir. This is 1-0. As our position's already been made, are we okay to move regardless of helicopter? Over.
0-8 firm. If that thing gets slow enough that you can hit it with your end-law, just do it. Over.
5051 message over.
50 send over.
51 be advised, helicopter at the north of our current position. Looks like it's coming into land over.
50 A firm, end-law firing at it. Now move yourself north and pick off any stragglers that jump out of it. Infantry will pass by at some point. Help.
Hello, 1-0. This is 0. Scratch any plans to move. Let's get York up. You lead us. Tell us which route to take. Over.
Dismount. They're pushing right at the helicopter crash. Additional, I think it just got deleted. Right, at the moment, my guys are currently hammering any dismounts from that helicopter. Infantry needs a move.
Yep, Roger. 1-3 are already moving. Provided that once they have started to move, and once I see 1-2 moving, we'll be moving your guys as well.
Rog, as I said, my guys will just provide suppressive fire on them dismounts.
Looks like 1-1 are going to be moving to the right of 5-1 anyway, so once they have done it, bound past them.
Roger.
Flight's asking if they have permission to hunt Santos.
Not at this time.
What if the three without you are denied hunting Santos at this time? Okay.
Alright, Underwood, if it's your guys' fire, tell them to cease on for now.
All stations cease fire at this moment in time if it is currently you engaging, unless you're being engaged. Out.
Unless there's somebody physically shooting them.
Yeah, that's what I've just told him. For a manoeuvre out of here, this is very slow.
What if the three affirmative? I'm likely just outside of the range What if the three seems to me that both, however, the large infantry now in contact.
Underwood, are you near me?
I can hear you.
Underwood.
Hello.
If you look at that tree, tell me that doesn't say spill.
It says Gibbons. Unless Spittle's gone AFK, because he was around here.
But if he is, he's not for me.
Hold on, let me have a look on the C-tab.
He's off to a right.
No, are you talking about Spittle? Because he ran off that way for me.
Yeah,
like,
that literally the tree says Spittle. I'm going to take a fucking screenshot so it shows that I'm not going mad, but
yeah,
it literally says Spittle's name on the tree. I've been so confused.
He was there earlier, but he moved away, so...
Alright, everyone else is starting to move now, Underwood, so that 1-1 are almost in their position. 1-3 have pushed south. We're going to push into the middle of their lines now.
Rog, do you want me to move my guys there as well?
Not yet.
Rog.
Sif. Being that the route was fine, other than small arms contacts, we'll use that route except to go to RV2, make a HLS near there once we get there. That'll be the reinsert route. Oh, did you indeed?
At this time, hold position.
Oh, really? What makes it untenable?
Be very slow. We are currently also moving towards a middle position. I have been told to leave.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, but if it's small arms fire, like, yeah, maybe they just need to find a new route in.
Yeah, that's what we were actually talking about. We're discussing.
Yeah, I'll need a route in. They'll need to path me a route in.
Oh yeah, that's what we're working on. Don't you worry.
Right.
Hello, Zero. This is 1-0. Be advised. 1-3 is orbital on vehicle to south, possibly moving up the road. I've ordered their withdrawal 200 meters. Would advise moving command and support elements through the corridor to
I
RV2.
believe the section that is off to your
Roger, yeah, we were just waiting for 1-1 to get into position before I move 5-1, but I will start moving them now as well as myself, over.
Fuzzer, wait, I've got loud comms in the other ear. Send again, over.
I said big brain, over.
Confirm, did they run into an open field in front of you, over?
Affirmative.
Fantastic stuff, love their skills and drills. Out.
to wait for Underwood.
But yeah, there's fucking vehicles and shit on that road.
Staff, come up. We'll move all together. We'll just get across this road as quick as we can. Alright, let's just do. Go.
Send again, helicopter over.
Vehicle unsure what type, over.
Vehicle
Good work, just wanted everyone across.
And assure as to what it is.
Yeah, roger, mate, no worries. Just, your guys, Underwood, if they want to get watching south with 1-3.
Vehicles engage and move. Fucking 1-3.
Yeah, roger.
Well, there's ones that be advised, MBT coming up the south
MBT.
road, over.
Yeah, get your guys on it, Underwood.
All stations
Yeah,
further, be advised, MBT coming up on the southern side now. Send 2 times guys to go and deal with, over.
Was there a firm orders already been given?
Did someone actually just send an N-law at it?
Who knows?
Technically that'd work if top downs.
I don't know whether these actually work top down. It seems to have stopped firing. But if it killed a Leopard 2A6 with a fucking N-law, that's insane.
Considering the Russian T-80s don't take any damage from them.
Your boy's moving, Underwood.
Okay, one time Leopard destroyed.
It's dead.
2 times are moving down to just deal with that, and the rest of them are holding that northern lock, because that's where you told me to leave them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Bring them in now if they've managed to kill. No, kill it with a jav.
Rog, I've not told them to stop.
Right. I'm going to sprint up a little bit towards RV2 because I need to go for a piss.
Rog, we'll come with.
Right. Somebody stand next to me, because whilst I'm going to go off station, I'm just going to mute myself and keep the headset on. So I'll just unmute if somebody needs me. But one of you will have to transmit, because I won't have my keyboard.
Yeah, I'll transmit for you. For as long as we hear the trickling of the piss in the stream.
Oh, I've got it muted.
Boring. Jab away.
No, really. Flight's going to be flying F-35 north of the AO for recon.
051.
Just to confirm, right? They're flying it north of... Yeah, I know, you heard the toilet, but it was better than me pissing.
It wasn't neutralised, over.
Yeah, right, they want to fly an F-35 north of the AO, what, so to go into the no-fly zone?
Buzzer, a firm,
but that would still be within the no-fly zone.
Or additional, wait for orders to come through on manoeuvre infantry.
Alright, if they get red flag, that's on them.
What is it?
I'd want to see your last up.
Pfizer, proceed with caution, but infantry are currently repositioning and preparing to move out of the area, hopefully within the next 30 seconds, because we've been here fucking too long already.
The red box is not the no-fly zone.
Why are we still here?
I think everyone's saying it's the no-fly zone,
yeah.
But, at your own risk.
Why are we still here? Good question, waiting to find out.
Hello 10, this is 0. Situation on this moved RV2, over.
101 free to contact from, I believe, 1 times Leopard A2. Leopard 2 A7. Believe disabled or combat neutralized. They just push through 1-1. They're about to make their way to RB2.
So, Roger, let's get this moving as fast as we can. Appreciate there was contact, but now we need to move
yourself
quickly.
up to where I currently am, top of grid square 069068.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. As long as we're on the same book. Yeah, this is very slow for not contact. Over.
Out.
Alright, Spittle agrees. He doesn't like how slow it's taken either and is giving him a kick in the arse as he speaks.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, that's what we like to hear.
We should have moved like half hour ago, to be fair.
Well, they were in contact, and he's like, yeah, that's fair, but like, which is what I said to him. I was like, that's fair that we're in contact, but like,
hurry the fuck up.
Why? Yeah, like as soon as the contact stops, fuck off. Like, why are you still there?
It's like mortars.
You don't
like
stand there. You don't stand there and start engaging a tank with a rifle. So what are you doing? Like, pop, smoke, and run.
Yeah.
People's what's it called is incredible to me. People's like survival instincts in this game is insane.
I'm just firing my 5.56 at this metal hull.
Yeah, I'll kill this Leopard 2A6. You won't, but sure.
I want to see it.
It's like the person firing firing the N-Law. I get it if it was last case scenario, but if you fired that, like, what are you going to try? The track?
I reckon you could pop down.
Let's head to RV2.
Roger.
Oh, they won't have top down it. Sorry? They 100% won't have top downed it.
Yeah, exactly.
All stations 50, be advised we're moving over to RV2 north-northeast of the area. Feel free to link on to the back of 0 or myself. Help. Disregard 10, not 0. Help. Blip, 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 blip. Need to make radar noises. Blip, 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 blip. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm guessing that's flying.
Yeah, they're probably trying to stay under the radar, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's just making sure that nothing's gonna fuck up any reinserts as they come from the north.
Roger.
Safe message.
Send it.
First T4 tonight. Pool.
Hello, Zero. This is 1 Next over.
Send over.
1 be advised, platoon is now fully on the move. Additional 1 times fast mover overhead and 1 times tier 4 over.
0 firm fast mover is flight. They're probing the no-fly zone to work out where they can and can't send a chinny to for reinserts. Additional, the reinsert will be affected by that. Over.
1 0 firm out.
Do you know what? I might get the ICs to write their letters home.
Do it. If they're not doing AARs or after action reports, should I say? Yeah, AAR. If I can get them to do that.
Yeah, I want a letter to every. I want to see the letter, even if they just write the whole thing out and send bulk send it and just change the name. I want a fucking letters home.
Given speaking track of all tier 4s, you just want a list of everybody who died?
Yes, I do, every night, please.
Arc or straight through?
And how many times they die?
This time hold western side, western to northern, as there has been no confirmation as to what's happening.
Right, we're meeting up. Send, over.
Probably going to be the way to do it.
Roger, does it change our orders or are we still to continue at this time, over? Roger, we will continue on, out. Right.
Hello, 100, message over.
1 0 send over.
Would you suggest moving the optional RV to the other side of the road? Over.
We would be in a thick of tree line, but we would be in a more defensible position if anything was to come from the west. Over.
0 firm. My also thoughts are if we can operate there near the resistance, it might be worthwhile for us to be able to ferry supplies in and out. Over.
Was there A firm? Let's get the whole platoon into RV3 and then we can make the call to cross out.
0 A firm is 1-3 happy in their position for us to move 5-1 then out, over.
Was it? A firm 1-3 is set, it's moving in 1-1 now to secure the southern side, but no contact sustained this time on it.
So, Roger, we will push 5-1 across as well. Additional, be aware, message from Sunray, enemy chatter has picked up and they are aware of our position. They are aware of us in this location, however they're not aware of our position or our strength at this time, and chatter is still ongoing, so I suggest we move as quick as we can, over.
With the section currently moving over. Over.
Underwood, once 1-1 start moving towards it, you're going to send your boys over.
And my guys are going to be moving on with them now.
Be advised, 1 times Crash T Wilson. I say again, G
Roger.
Wilson, Golf Wilson.
Roger.
Either reinsert or TP required.
I know, I'm sending on that. 0, Roger, we'll send now. Out.
Right, my guys are on the move.
0, can I get a TP for G Wilson? That's G Wilson. He crashed, over.
Understood, out.
Right, let's start moving now.
Rog. On the move, Duff.
Right, everybody hold for now, boys.
I've got a reservoir coming here.
Roger, wait 1.
Hello, 0, this is 1-0, be advised. Last element and they're moving through RV2, over.
So, Roger, be advised, I'm just going to ask 1-2 to hold for a minute as reinsert bird is about to drop off 1 times tier 4, over.
1-0, A firm, out.
You do realise you can double tap control and you'll walk normally, right?
Yeah, but look at that. Think my head on the mouse.
Alright, the rest of us can move. Sif, stay here, you've got 1-2 as cover.
I may or may not have brain farted and thought you were in front of my guys, so I wandered off without you boys. I'm just ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Boo.
Patrol northeast of us.
Be advised, patrol northeast of my guys. Roger. Information given. Help.
Vehicle moving away from us eastbound, over.
Vehicle moving away eastbound.
Alright, I'm almost at RV3.
Zero, be advised we're in position. Out.
My guys are here. They're taking up the northern arc.
Closer to me.
Is anyone else even here?
5-0, FM, take up the northern arc for the time being. Out.
How was your... So, Flinders will need to write you a letter.
Hello, Zero. This is 1-0. Be advised, vehicle on MSR southeast. Toon going back buckles over.
Zero, Roger. I will advise 5-1. Out.
Under it just in case. Under it just in case there is a vehicle moving on the MSR. Keep your guys down.
Roger. All
Oh,
stations
what
5-0, be advised MSR is being used by vehicles just in case. Keep yourselves down. Out.
Did you hear what I just said to Coker about the race?
No.
There's thunderstorm warnings.
Oh.
And if there's any lightning within 18 miles of the circuit, they have to red flag it and evacuate the grandstands because the grandstands are all metal.
Oh
so
dear.
The race will be stopped. Yeah. And there's a thunderstorm warning currently in effect.
Fantastic. Always wanted
it could be a great race.
Yeah, literally.
We could be still watching this after all.
I can imagine. Fucking
Yeah, right,
starts
sure,
at 9, finishes at 3 in the morning.
No, well, if they manage to do at least one lap, which there's currently no rain on, that the timer starts and it's it's something or 2 hours, whichever it's however many laps or 2 hours, whichever comes first.
Nice.
But only if they've got one lap in. If they haven't got any laps in, it hasn't started.
Hello, Zero.
It's Sif Gator.
1-0. Nice over. Send over. 1-0. I was just about to relay to you that the vehicle had gone, but it's come back over.
Zero, Roger. Let's Roger. Keep down at this time, brother.
Ooh, there's a new Final Fantasy film. Final Destination, even.
I was going to say they are completely different films.
Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is not a horror. Although I guess you can kind of say the Spirits Within was a little bit horror-y. But
to some people, anything involved with anime is horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, anime frightens the life out of me.
Pussy.
Some real weeb shit to watch.
Reverse 1-0. I believe the vehicle is moving into the avoid buildings area. Which suggests we move off now, isn't it?
Yeah, Roger. Move. Send them. Let's move the optional RV towards like RV4, mate.
Yeah, I think it's moved to RV4.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
All stations 5-0, be advised. Vehicle is believed to be moving towards the avoid buildings marker, so we will be moving momentarily to
We're going to now move
RV4.
to RV4, 1-1 and 1-3. Move to MSR and secure.
Send.
Move now, is it?
I'm looking at a potentially quite a large gap on the north side of the ARD between 1-3 and 5-1. I've been walking for a while and I just can't see anyone.
Yeah, Rod, this isn't actually an ARD as such, but we're about to move off anyway, mate.
Gibbons, I would advise
Roger.
you move Foxtrot 5-1 around 1-2's area.
Okay, Roger, moving them now. Underwood, move your guys towards 1-2's area.
5-0, breakdown position, move towards the 1-2 marker on map. Out.
Right, we're going to move too.
Rog.
If I was doing another passover from the AO.
Roger, did it get hit? Is that what the explosion was?
I'm assuming sonic boom as there were no comms.
Oh, Roger.
Either that or they got shot before the the fucking call could be made.
I just looked on the map and I just knew it was a server FPS. I was back to 24 now, but went down to the orange.
Blame flight.
I blame the fucking scripts we have looking right now.
Yeah, blame
Hello,
flight for
Zero.
them
This is
being there.
1-0. Support elements ready to cross over.
Wait 1, 5-1 are moving as quick as they can.
Zero. Wait, 1-5-1 are moving now. They are sprinting up as we speak. I will get them to cross as soon. I will get them to push straight across now if you're ready. Over.
Was there a negative? Does need them stand by. Sections about to call in. Set out.
0 A firm out.
Get your guys ready. Don't get them set up under it. Just tell them to hold at the 1-2 location. As soon as the sections call in, we're pushing straight across.
Yeah, that's fine. That's their current orders anyway. All stations 5-0, be advised we're going to bomb burst across this road momentarily. Hold with 1-2, you'll be moving with them, over.
Pull it in a bit, boys. Pull it in a bit, make it more like a semicircle.
Roger, prepping to cross the road.
Where is 3-2?
Over.
Pull it in, make it more like a semicircle. Terry, pull it back in, mate. Pull it back in, pull it back in.
Down.
Contact 186.
Hello, 0-1-0, be advised 1-1 in contact.
Disregard.
Back whilst we were crossing over.
0 Roger. Are we clear to cross, or do we need to hold at this time, over?
1-0, negative 1-2 is now pushing across. Follow them in. They'll provide security, over.
0 Roger. Out.
As soon as 1-2 are across Underwood, send your boys. They're moving as we speak.
Rog. All stations 5-0, be advised 1-2 are currently crossing over the road. As soon as they're crossed, follow on. Out.
And here they go. We're going to follow on.
Rog.
Go on, double time across the road. Yeah, double time across the road, Merv. Once you're across the road, make your bearing 150. No.
Round across.
My guys are across.
Yep, send your boys.
Roger 3 by 5.
Gibbons, advise the pitch board past 1-2, they're turning around now to form rear security.
Roger, mate. We'll move now.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a resistance member.
Yeah, you and me both. Have they gone to check the casualty?
Negative, they're pushed off now. Do you want me to?
I would rather we go and check the casualty just in case.
Roger.
If they think it was civilian.
Jones? Not Jones. Hall, turn around Jones. Time to go investigate that civvy, see if he's alive.
Duff.
Aye.
Send a man with him, with 1-1 to go and check, see whether that civvy's still alive.
Can you check if he's alive though? Confirm.
Anyone in near 1-1?
Just to confirm, the resistance are wearing like old military shit.
Okay, cancel that then.
They dead, yeah?
Gibbons, civilian
Yeah.
dead.
Yep. He's dead, Duff. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it.
Explosion on east.
Could be sonic boom.
Damage aircraft.
Flight's also getting engaged at this time.
Roger. That's what happens when you try to break a no-fly zone, I guess.
Yeah.
That was very low.
Well, yeah, he's got to keep under the 250 flight thingy. 250 altitude.
50 send over.
5-1 can confirm that was our fast air.
Alright, we're moving, move your guys under the southern side of 1-2.
Fucking position so they can figure out where the aircraft can fly around for helicopter reinserts. Additional, move to the southern side of 1-2.
We'll move straight to RV4.
Around and now doing a defensive.
What was that, Seth?
Use RTV to minor damage.
Well, I mean, that's good at least.
I did see the tracers going up from southeast. So
Hello, 0, this is 1-0. How type of prim do you want around RV4, Ever?
0, reasonably lax as we are about to have. We are going to move off momentarily, over.
1-0, Aether, out.
What with minor damage, eh?
Yep.
Even though the minor damage has them fucking smoking like a cigar.
There we go.
A hole!
A hole?
A hole?
The command hole.
It's a hole!
It was the Russians. The Germans, yes.
Oh,
Germans.
5051 missed each other.
Yeah, good. It was the Germans, by the way. They shot that.
51 confirmed you want us on the new 51.
The Germans shot him, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's all
If
ammunition,
move down to
don't
the new 5-1, keep eyes over to the northeastern side. ARD in this position is going to be relatively lax at this moment, so it doesn't need to be 100% perfect. But would at least try and get eyes on your left and right.
That's fine. Once we're here, Spill, we're going to need to send a patrol down to go and have a look at that resistance town and have one section on standby. We'll leave one section and 5-1 to guard the PB.
Okay, so you want one section in close support, one section moving in?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I would ideally like either you or Halls go and make initial contact with the resistance guys. Provided you make contact, I will move in myself.
Roger that. Hall on me, RV, 4 position.
Also, have you, Spittle, have you seen the thing about the Miami Grand Prix so far?
No, why?
So there's a lightning warning in place.
Oh.
If there's a lightning storm, if lightning strikes anywhere within 18 miles, they have to abandon the race because the grandstands need to be evacuated.
It's fine, the lightning
So.
has to stay underneath 250 AGL.
Is that so? Well, I'm going to step off station for 2 mics, guys. I've got my headset on, but just not here.
Probably 1-1 is pretty equal, but yeah, 1-1 both smidge, I'd say.
Okay.
Well, the closest as well might work.
Yeah. Who's the next one? Probably
Very
1-2.
equal. Both had a bit, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, 1-3 got to destroy a tank.
A leopard, yeah. So that's fair.
So 1-2 to move into close support. So we're moving to a suitable SPF position, not to be seen, but to be close by. And 1-3 is going to form a full ARD here with Foxtrot 5-1.
Roger. Want me to move them off now?
Yes, please. And then move with them, try and make contact, and then call in Gibbons if you do make successful contact. I'll hold back with 1-2.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, and 1-1 Charlie.
All stations 5-0, be advised, the updated plan is one section will be moving into the resistance area to make contact, another section will be on standby to assist if anything goes down there. Yourselves and the final section will be holding RV4, so bring your circle in a little tighter. I will find out whether the section is holding north, south, east or west.
5051 message over.
50, go for it, over.
51, is it such a good idea to send in the section that just brassed up a civilian to go meet with the resistance?
50, probably not, but I mean that's not my decision. What side of your section taking in this RV?
Roger that.
Or just fucking completely walk past me and not listen to me whatsoever?
Resistance town, contact making and support.
Make him suck it.
Yeah.
just rub it on his face.
Flop.
It's like a bonk stick.
Boys, I found the command glory hole.
It's definitely
Just where is he? Just hold around the entire fucking command glory hole, to be fair. I don't know where the other section is.
Seems to be a running theme of the night.
Under the tree. Under the tree.
Look at me. Under the tree. I had to play that for my fucking National 5 music. I got an A. Music was the only class I got an A in.
Nice.
And I didn't even like music. I fucking hate music.
What the fuck?
The teacher for music was a fucking cunt. He's the only teacher I've yelled at.
My music teacher in secondary school was fucking hot as nails. Nails? It's just fucking hot.
My admin teacher was like 23. She was fucking
It's like my fucking music teacher. She must have been like 28, 27, something like that. But she was fucking married, bitch.
What?
Talking about my music teacher, or our music teachers.
Hot teachers, yeah.
Right. Oh, there you go. 1-3 here.
Yeah, my guys are. Wait, everyone's here? You know,
No, just one. Yeah, no. So these are the guys holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but everyone's like literally on top of us.
For what?
For having the runway numbers.
B5, you've basically got the entire eastern half of this circle covered.
Flinders! Flinders!
Come on.
I don't know.
Flinders!
I'm coming back.
My guys are holding the eastern side, just so you're aware.
Oh,
Get 1-3 to just cover the entire.
Yeah, we're on the eastern side.
Okay,
But
cool.
remember,
5-2
I'm only
holding the
6.
eastern side,
So
form a random. 5-1, whoever you want.
Plus, if I just informed 1-3 that you guys are holding the eastern side, they'll try and link with you and get this position held. Oh. Where's the hole? There it is!
Hello.
Hello. Imagine losing the hole.
So are we trialing them all for a night then?
Yeah, switch into there.
What's it look like?
Yeah, it's the same with them.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Still same fit. Back to the jam.
They have 12 members tonight.
Hello, sir. This is 1-0. Be advised, 1-1 is now moving into the area. Over.
So, roger that. I will push towards 1-2's location and hold. Over.
Alright. I'm pushing towards 1-2.
What you coming with?
Covering the rear section. No, he was covering inside the shot down the ARD. He was pointing it out.
What the fuck? That was weird.
Got stuck on a fucking tree. Nice. Rain expected. They've just updated it too.
Enemy. Righto, if that wasn't a jump scare, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was a tornado, mate.
Hello, sir. This is 1-0, Mr. Over.
Send over.
1-0. Be advised, grid 175 break 054 ATGM marker. Believe enemy outpost garrisoned by infantry at this time. Over.
So, if once we've made contact with the resistance guys, that could be one of our first objectives.
5-0, send over.
5-1, be advised, possible enemy fast air, just buzzed our position. Over.
5-0, a firm enemy do have, I believe, tornadoes. So yeah, fucking signals are already aware. Up.
Be advised, it looked a hell of a lot like an F-15.
Huh, interesting.
What?
5-0, a firm will update signals, but
Believes
believe they should have
just
typhoons.
link
Up.
up with them.
Roger, mate.
Apparently that was an F-15.
Oh. The Germans don't have F-15s.
Fuck if I know.
I don't think so.
I know you will.
Wait,
I'm gonna
have
Google
we
it
just-
now.
Have we just discovered an American contingent working with the Germans?
Maybe.
There's a spotlight on that fucking tower as well.
Gibbons?
Yeah.
Civilian,
Spotlight.
Yeah.
1-2's positions and gone back into the town.
Okay. So, but we don't know that hostile.
Unknown, yes.
Germany has never operated the F-15.
Just so you're aware, on the Pathfinder's briefing, there was a number that said to get in contact with the Resistance, we can call 999.
Yes, I did see that. You're right, yeah.
Yeah, so we may be able to see if they're in the area. Ring, ring!
Yeah, I was going to say, let me just pull out my phone.
Let me just pull out my satcom.
Yeah, well, that's the Samsung kid flagging it.
Yeah, good point.
Go and speak to resistance leader.
Yeah, Roger, let's move in.
All stations 50, be advised, command element is moving in to make contact with resistance members now. If anything goes bad, try to liaise with a 10 or 10 Bravo call sign on radio 52.6 out.
I would recommend though you take your safety off and put you into close quarter battle site just in case anything happens.
That's fine. Also, I don't think I've ever put my safety on.
What's a safety?
Mass safety, sir.
Yeah, my ranger is my
If
safety.
anything happens, pull the pistol out.
Exactly. Fucking whack 'em with it.
I haven't put this, the suppressor on the pistol though.
Oh, give him. Wait, are you using it?
Give him
I don't always put it on, Dick.
Zach, are you
It's in my backpack, it always is.
give us direct south, southeast now.
Okay, cool.
Roger. We'll go through this.
Alleyway.
Car dead is ID.
Sure.
Clear right.
Yo, this feels like you're like fucking 2000s game.
Call of Duty 2.
I suppose it's kind of like taking a detour, so.
All stations 50, be advised, inside the resistance town now. As previous, go to 52.6 if anything goes bad on this net between us. Out.
You had a trip. Hello,
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh,
the glorious leader.
I want you to move south
Something like
to
that.
the T-junction area.
How are we doing?
Posture in
Wunderbar,
coverage
wunderbar.
seen from the local
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well.
west of it.
Yeah, we're doing all right. What's the situation on the ground on your guys' end?
Hang on.
Is our leader back?
In terms of actual position, just find somewhere you can observe the incoming road from the south, as long as it's not invisible range of
I'm busy with it.
Oh, okay, right. Our glorious leader is busy with a psychotic episode.
Schizophrenia, we got a doctor for that.
Oh my god, Steve's got the dildo out ready. God damn, I didn't know it was partying like that.
So 1, 2 cars, 1, 0. Remain on standby for support for
Oh,
1.
interesting. All of us are in here.
It's fine. It's not a problem.
Hope
no one's got any high explosives on them. Why?
I mean, have you seen what you've currently got on your back?
I know what I'm packing, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, only on the weekends though.
Oh. You haven't happened to seen a poor old bloke nearby?
a poor old bloke.
Yes, one of the town elders. His name's Hansa. Haven't seen him? Just had a baby boy.
I haven't seen him, I'm afraid.
Oh,
At least I
too bad.
personally haven't seen him.
He's going to see his wife, who's just given birth. Beautiful baby, would you mind? He should have been back about 5 minutes ago.
No, yeah, whereabouts was he?
Well, I don't know where he was. He was going to see his family.
Do you know where he was, what route he was travelling on?
Do you know where his family is?
Yes, yes. His wife lives in, I can give you a grid coordinate.
It's very resistance of you.
Yeah.
Yes, we can't use street names or the bad people might know.
What grid coordinate was he going to?
Oh, let's find it.
How do you read this map?
175.
Yep.
066.
He was going there.
Yes, that's where his wife lives.
Oh, no, I'm afraid.
With his beautiful baby boy that was just born.
We did see a couple of cars heading that way.
Oh, okay, maybe he's late.
Yeah, but
Maybe
there may
he's-
also have been an enemy patrol heading that way. We just saw two cars.
No. So let's hope he didn't have a gun on him.
No, no, he's very sensible.
Oh,
He's
that's
going
okay
to see
then.
his baby boy. Didn't want to shoot him.
Well, I know that you keep bringing up that he had a child, but I
Well,
don't know
you
what that's
know,
got to do with him.
Just had a baby boy. What do you want me to say?
Good for him, I guess.
True. Oh, what a long psychotic episode you're having tonight.
So,
how's the weather
If
been?
only- Oh, it's great in Germany, yeah.
oh, it's not. It just literally stopped raining. But sure.
Yes, it sprinkled the fields with excellent moisture for the plants.
For the plants.
You mean the crops?
No, the plants. We don't grow
The
crops.
perfect ratio, yeah.
Phil, you know German. Speak to McFly.
Yeah.
we got two
Hello,
fluent
my
Germans
Floyd.
in one too, so we'll bring
Big
one.
America, boom, boom.
That gives us a great
Yeah, I can bring a translator forward if you want one.
Are you having spasm?
I'm back.
Oh, excellent. Glorious leader. The psychotic episode is over, yeah?
How was the out-body experience?
We love drugs here in this resistance time.
Sounds like he could do with some.
You have any? We could give
It also sounded like he's just got back for another psychotic episode.
Oh no. I told him we shouldn't have done the drugs before. We're meeting the British, I told him. He went, let me do a few times.
Alright, do you know what he was going to discuss with us, or shall I choose a location to...
Politics and geopolitics and geo stuff.
Geo stuff, huh?
Yes, rocks.
Okay. Just wondering whether or not I can headbutt this chocolate egg or not.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
It's rather solid. So
Well,
right,
it's
I
a
don't
chocolate
know- right,
egg.
Here we go.
Maybe
Oh.
this one is regroup and have a voice mail.
Do you know the best bit?
It cracked?
No, it just bent.
Bent?
I kid you not, it's still solid, it's just bent.
What?
Rather bright outside. Do you still need the fucking monocle?
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's my
Oh.
glasses.
Oh, the
Brother,
British
I'm
Army
sending you a
employed the
picture.
disabled, do they?
Fantastic. I can't wait to see your dented egg.
A burr.
A mer.
How fit is it outside? Oh, it is. Super.
Do you want to see my rocket?
Oh no.
It doesn't have a safety.
Okay. Want to see something really
Pardon
stupid?
you?
Pardon me?
I already did. It did nothing.
Someone smells a burger. Are you eating burgers, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what
Yeah.
burger you have, yeah?
I got my burger right here.
Oh, shit. Eat a
Hamburger.
I ate my hamburger.
Well, how do you have hamburger there if you eat it?
Underwood, I've just sent it to you on Discord.
Haggis. It had
Oh.
haggis in the burger.
Oh, ooh.
Haggis and meat.
What the fuck?
It just bent.
Yeah, they're just dented.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you what, a psychotic episode better go within the next 5 minutes because
We have a lot of people waiting.
It's,
well, also the F1 starting.
Talk for that. Ooh.
Podden.
Oh, he's back, yeah?
Did we... Where's Honza? Have you seen him?
Oh, they haven't seen Honza and his baby boy, so I don't know. I told them the grid location where he lives, and they still don't know where he is.
There's a enemy patrol that just headed that direction. Or at least a car drove into
I
the
told
grid.
him he shouldn't be armed, so he should be fine. He's not
No.
shooting his baby boy.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll call him.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that was it.
yeah, Honza's very important, man. Baby boy, very important.
Should we maybe go and see fucking the hands and this baby boy?
Is that where you want us to go? Do you want us to go to see him? Is that what we're
Baby
waiting
boy?
for?
Oh, who wouldn't want to see a beautiful baby boy?
I mean, I'll be honest.
Unless
That's
any
not
of
what I'm
you
here
men
for.
are pedophiles, we don't want them seeing the baby boy.
I'm not here for. I'm not here to see a baby. I'll be honest.
I'm here to do a
Baby
job.
boy is like a fucking codename for an Intel document.
No, it's a literal baby boy, you bastard.
Yeah, but does the baby boy write Intel?
No, the baby boy screams and shits itself.
Does it scream and shit in Morse code? With
I'm sure you could decipher it if you want.
Yeah, I feel like there's something going on here. Like, what's with the baby boy? It feels like it's a really high piece of lore.
I don't know. Would you not be excited if your friend just had a baby boy?
I'll be honest, probably mentally no.
Okay. Well, in Germany, we love it when our friends have babies.
I'm here to fight a war, not to see a baby.
Yes, well, you know, I don't want to fight the war, but I'm resistance people now. I have to fight the war.
Jesus!
Stop talking about the baby boy, you pedo. Where's the commander down here?
All stations
I don't know, but I need to know what the fuck I'm doing here.
With the resistance, we are currently trying to get information as to what's happening in the area, which is why we got a delay.
1-3 out to OP on the east.
Yeah, go for it.
You're free to move 1-3 as well.
Just
be aware that they're breaking down.
To go think.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got to go think.
Drive vehicle.
That's a truck.
Is it a truck?
Yeah.
We take off here.
Anyone get visual?
5-0, this is 5-2, message over.
5-0, send over.
You have a vehicle moving around near you, over.
5-0, AFM, we are not sure what it is at this time, whether it's heavy or truck. It's off to our southwest, over. Hold on, see if I just saw someone at the end of the end of the road. Potentially militia.
Roger that, standing by.
I'm going to go into that orange, next to the orange building. Be advised. Be advised, me and Sif are breaking off slightly south, see if we can get eyes on that vehicle moving. Definitely wasn't that.
No, it wasn't. My brain is escaping me. I should know what noise that was.
Well, it was either a truck or it was a.
I think it might have been a Euro.
Yeah, it might have been either a truck or a fucking mech vehicle, mechanized. Also, oh, never mind. You can. Oh, hello.
There is baddies in that.
Someone on the roof.
Yeah. There's also a
Right, I need to know what your plan is here and what your intention is, to whether or not I bring the rest of my forces into bear.
5-0, 5-2, message over.
5-0, send over.
1-3 have left of us. Looks like they're heading for the OP due east of your position. Do you want us to stay here? Over.
5-0 for the time being. A firm RV4 is the fallout fallback point. Over.
Roger, stay put.
An ATGM. It might be. Oh no, it's an ATGM.
Be advised, we've just met contact with the resistance leaders.
Infantry in contact on the southern side.
There's a procedure for
the enemy over.
Hey firm, don't know why they're shooting. I didn't think they got shot at, but I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh.
The guy in the tower is trying to point his spotlight at us, but it's the AA kind of spotlight, so it only points up.
I don't know who's engaging because it's on the fucking road.
We're engaging someone because we're firing red tracers at them.
Yeah, they're there.
Underwood, bring your boys in.
Roger. All stations 5-0, pull yourself into the resistance town. Find a position on the southern side to dig in at this time. Oh. I'm getting them to move in on the southern side of the town, whether they're in the buildings or on the edge, just to assist. But we do also have this enemy compound that's literally like fucking 300 meters south, west of us. About to say west then. Southwest.
Atomic alarm?
It's not the time to wake up for me. Yeah, that's the compound off to our southwest that's in air raid siren up there.
Right, Sif. Is the Typhoon still usable?
Probably.
Do they want to drop a GBU on their base?
Yep.
Hello, Zero, this is 1-0, mesh over.
Send over.
1-0, can Foxtrot 5-1 engage ATGM on that tower to the southwest, over?
Be advised, not sure, but I have just asked whether the Typhoon could drop a GBU on it, over.
1-0, Avon, that will also do. Right.
1023, enemy outpost at grade 175053. Relatively condensed. I'll probably end up dropping 2 GPs on it, so just to wipe that outpost.
5-0, this is 5-2, message over.
5-0, send over.
Be advised, we saw an enemy infantry formation southwest of the tower, with a fire station to hold that over.
5-0, A firm, be advised, enemy compound that is off to our south-southwest, about 800 meters, is currently getting planned to have a GBU dropped on it, as there's ATGMs as well as a handful of other stuff over in that location. Enemy section southwest in the field.
Roger, get your guys set up so they can get eyes out into that field, mate, because that's going to be great for them.
Artillery. Additional, they're going to take the fucking, what's it called, fire station.
Roger, that might not last very long.
Yeah, I mean at this rate none of the buildings might last very long. Right, yeah, I'm getting indoors. Going up top. Yeah, sounds like motorised.
BMP east, BMP east. Danger close within 100 meters.
Oh, you are here.
Yeah. I'm eating chocolate.
Result. Oh, they are going that way.
Hello, Zero, this is 1-0, be advised, Leopard 2 northeast of town, standby.
Leopard 2 northeast of town.
Roger.
All stations 5-0, be advised, there is a Leopard 2 northeast of town. Send 2 times guys to go and deal with. Out. Additional to last, I have also been told that it's a BMP, so I don't have a fucking clue what's over there. Please update me when you get there. Out.
Yeah.
Mag. That's a BMP.
$5051 message over.
5-0, send over.
51 be advised, times 1 TF4 in the building, Coca.
Sif, be advised, 1 times tier 4. In actual fact, I'll double check. Wait, Lewis is here? Or is that another Lewis? Oh no, it's an AI name.
Another Lewis. Oh. BSC already, lap 2.
Oh. I'm getting nothing from Coca on the fucking thingy. Whoever's 2-6 is also back at base.
Ignore this.
I'm ignoring it.
Alright.
They didn't like wherever that was.
Charlie 1, sit rep, over.
I think they're using...
White Force?
Yeah, possibly.
Confirmed White Force rounds from the tank.
All stations 50 be advised, White Force rounds are being used by the MBT. Out.
What's the sit rep?
All the sections are in contact. There's a leopard off to our east. I think they're using Willy P.
They are using Willy P.
Underwood, definitely a leopard off to our east.
Yeah, my guys should be dealing with it. 5150, update on the leopard off to our east, over.
5-1 working on it, out.
Yeah, my guys are working on the leopard east.
Thank you, mate.
This is 10 Bravo taking over as 1-0.
Spittle's down.
Spittle's down as well, boys.
Roger, 5-1 be advised, MBT eliminated, out.
MBT's down.
Hello, 5-0, this is 1-0, Mr. Over.
5-0, send over.
1-0, Council, Leopard Strike, out. Thank you, Roach. Absolute legend. I literally... Okay. I ran through the arch and saw the leopard, ran back, and then Wilson just ran through it. I was like, no, wave off, don't go through, and he got fucked, so... 1-0, send over.
Is 5-1 up, check over.
5-0, good, over.
5-1 right back, set up for ourselves.
What happened to Think and GBU?
Coming in now, planes in the air.
5-0, apologies.
Hello, 0-1-0,
Last
sit
again,
over.
over.
Send over.
5-1 be advised, times 2.
As follows, 1-1 and 1-3 are down to approximately 50% strength. 1-2 is fully up at this time. I would recommend withdrawal if we weren't trying to support the resistance. We probably can hold, but reinserts would be needed. Over.
So at this time we're going to hold, just in order to protect the resistance. The 50% strength, are they tier 4s or are they tier 1s, over?
I have loud ears.
1-0, I believe mostly tier 4s at this time, over.
Fucking nightmare trying to get that.
So roger that, I will get updates from the medics now.
Every time you have to even make a slight adjustment left or right.
Duff, can I get an update from you guys?
Standard. Is what it is, you got it in the end. You only lost Koki, yeah?
Cool, that's tier 4, I think we've got some tier 3 on position.
Roger. And you're two javs down, yeah?
2 javs down, yeah.
Cool. 4 still active, or have you got 1 or 2 without?
Should be... Right, how many javs do we have active currently, lads?
Saying that if Koki's not used his, you could potentially scavenge his as well.
Right, we've got 3.
Rog. Be advised, 3 times jabs are still active within 5-1.
Current conflict report.
Roger, thank you, mate.
Who's tier, whatever. Right, so you and McGinn. Okay, so everyone tier 3 currently. Right, yeah. Gray, McGinn, and Roach currently tier 3.
Rog. I've got 3 times tier 3s within 5-1 as well.
Roger, Duff, can you get someone there when you get a chance? Never mind, Duff doesn't look like he's up anymore.
Roger. Head
I will
of
speak to
Mert
Jonas.
is unconscious. We're going to find out where.
Base was hit. Second bomb is going to hit now.
Ooh, second bomb. Send in Mert over to you guys now, hopefully. Well, that first bomb definitely cleared out that fucking tower.
Yeah,
Send it.
make sure that it does.
Expect further fucking MBTs to come in from that fucking built-up position to the northeast.
We also
of us
hit
as well. That
vehicles
is a
onto
fucking
the tower
tank
as well.
training area.
Yeah, roger
And
that.
there's at least a platoon station there, so expect more from that direction.
Yeah, that's cool. If you want to primarily put people over there with jabs still active. Shot right on the edge of the fucking hill. Nice. Yeah, primarily focus some people on the left side with the jabs then, in case any more MBTs decide to come down.
Roger, thank you, mate. Yeah. Alright, so there'll be 4 times reinserts at least coming in. Sif. Underwood, I'm running to your bods with my medical kit.
Roger, they're primarily northeast of this town.
Oh right, so they're not in the fire station?
No, they've all moved. With that fucking MBT that was rolling around.
Roger, moving now.
I've also prioritised 3 of them over on that eastern side just because there is from the map markings, a couple of tank platoons on that area. Potentially a tank range.
Send over.
My 1-1 is now back to full strength, although they are running low on ammo. Amber, requesting resupply. Over.
So, Roger, I'll see what I can do. Out. Underwood, your injured people are apparently in the fire station.
Bruh. Roger.
Sif, what's the thoughts about getting a resupply?
That'd be a risk in this current position, I'll be real.
Roger, any chance we can get it brought towards the PB?
We can try. Honestly, yeah, we can try.
Because basically we're running out of, a lot of the bots are starting to run out of ammo, so we're going to need to start thinking about it. I can get them to start trying to redistribute some ammo, but yeah.
Rog, based off of the current situation, I might attempt it with a plane. I might drop a cargo container with it.
Rog, let me see what I can find out first this side.
Rog. I'm gonna double check some planning shit on my end.
All stations 5-0, be advised, infantry are going to get some resupply as they're all starting to run a little low. Can I get a Kazam from you guys to see if you need anything on the boxes? Over.
Five, 1, Roger, couldn't hurt to get some extra GPMG belts in. If there is possibility for spare javelin tubes, I'll take them, but understandable if not.
5-0, AFM, I'll see what I can do. Up. Sif, if you're able to load up 3 more jabs into there and a couple of extra GPMG belts for my boys, the green mags, that'd be much appreciated.
Okay. 5-0, this is 5-2, message over.
5-0, send over.
Alongside the German on what we've been fighting, I've just seen a Russian soldier, Russian kit, RBG, Cedar backpack, AKM, running towards us, over.
5-0, a firm. Russians are potentially working with the northern Germans. Do not engage unless they engage you at this time, over. additional to last just because I don't know whether that is going to be the case.
Should really be keeping an eye on and everything.
Yeah.
Spitler was on a cord, has been endlong resupply on that helicopter.
Great. I'll speak to him afterwards.
Oh, 5051, be advised, 52 is down, over.
50, A firm confirming on the fire station, over.
Fire station, roger. 52 is on the fire station now, got McGinn trying to get him.
Tier 1 on the fire station, trying to go him now. Hello. 50, A firm on it now, out.
Whereabouts? Because I'm wandering around the fire station and I can't find any of your fuckers other than Grey.
McGinn's trying to find him now. He's on the roof. I'm with him now.
Top?
On top of the main building rather than the tower.
Yeah, I was just up there with Grey.
Oh my god, I'm stitching him.
That was an ATGM. Be advised that was an ATGM, I'll check.
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm in the building.
The ATGM's coming in on the southeast somewhere.
Yeah, they're coming from the east, they're hitting the bird, bird's going to get out.
Grey's dead.
Yeah, bird's just been struck.
Yep, he's fine.
That fucking round came from rough bearing 140, probably about 800 metres away in that other compound.
We're taking fire from the southeast.
Try and drag him if you can.
This wouldn't
Yeah,
happen
I'm just going to get the 5E flowing on the wheel. There we go.
What is that, Sif? Did airframe go down?
Try and pull him behind the tower.
Right, he's got a tier 1.
Do you know where the ATGM was coming from?
Yeah, one of the towers, southeast, rough bearing 137.
I've already got him down. I've got him down, Duffy, already.
Yeah, eyes on tower top, both a cord and a ATGM.
Nice, okay. Blood's going in, but we're getting lit up. We might want to get down while you're up.
Roger. They were just shooting the rooftop of this building.
Yeah, tier 3.
Yeah, same.
In actual fact,
Sorry,
would I be tier 2? I just went unconscious and came back.
Apparently, Underwood's potentially tier 2, as you heard.
Yeah, Rog, Duffy's in the building with us now, mate.
Rog, I am going to get off this roof.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, contacts are roughly south on that wide junction, probably about 200 metres away maybe, in the trees.
Rog, Sif, did anybody get off that?
Everyone got off that, it's completely good.
I mean, did the pilot make it out of the crash?
Oh no, okay, the pilot's dead. I thought he was a resource.
No.
Nah, the bird's completely
Charlie 1, this is 0, sit rep, over.
Ah, there's a dead man there doing the splits.
10 Barrett sit as follows. 10 is just fixing his comms. Contact has massively died down. However, Afghan crash to the north, believed to have been obtained by
I got a head wound.
platoon, and they believe to be coming in.
That's Mikhail.
Dispatch one of our sections to reposition to defend from that threat. Over.
So, Roger, yeah, keep me informed of that, as obviously, if that is an enemy platoon,
one round to
we
the
will
head.
need to push through that
I don't
clear
know
to
what hit
our
me, but it was fucking
area if we need to.
Something
so
big, yeah.
Keep me informed as much as you can. We will continue to hold this position at this time being, over.
10 Bravo, a firm. I'd estimate platoon is probably slightly above the enemy strength. That's what's been reported. They do have poor eyes. I will let you know if we
Yeah,
get
feel free
more
to conduct
accurate
rounds at this point.
Mikhail? focus the guys that are still around, primarily east and south.
Cover
Enemies.
off east and south primarily.
Enemy that
Helicopter.
just took me out is fucking at least 200 meters on the Y
That's fine,
junction
he's
to
already
our
marked.
southeast-ish. Additional, there's a helicopter. Don't know whether it's friendly at this
Never
time.
mind. Could be
I
wrong.
just got armored as well. So
Fantastic. We'll have a bit of armouring.
Fuck,
Right.
I'm not sure what happened to you. Fucking stairs.
I took a tumble down the stair hole.
Yeah, that'll do its magic.
Yeah.
5052.
I think you could say. 50, stand over.
Seeing several static machine guns and a ATGM launcher of some sort on the towers due southeast. I'm ready
yes,
to
that's
engage those.
50, A firm, take the fuckers off of them. They have struck us a couple of times and I believe taken the helicopter down as well, over. Taken.
Good to go.
I'm giving Roachy clearance to take out that ATGM with fucking DMR as well as the cord that's on top of that tower as well.
That's fine. Sif, don't still hit that tower.
Still hit it or don't?
Still hit it. Don't change your orders.
Them rounds are coming.
Yeah, I know, it's really confusing. That's why I'm just sitting here.
They sound like they're over there. I am very confused. I'm going to go into the tower.
Run off to structure and bring your spot.
Do you know how many are coming in, Seth?
Not specifically, but
ATGM
probably
is
a
the
few.
crew for now, as well as one
Roger that.
HMG.
Roger that, good stuff. Up. ATGM as well as one times HMG are currently decrewed. I believe we got a tier 1 in my guys. We're waiting for an actual com.
Roger.
I guess that ATGM
Back in the fire. Back in the fire station.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from.
Hello, Zero. This is 10, mesh over.
Send over.
10, request Foxtrot 5.
All stations 50. I'm hearing tier 1 call out any of you guys over.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they'll be able to from the top of the tower where they were, so I will message them again, but we'll find out, over.
Was that A-Firm 1? Did that GBU, over?
Negative tier 1s.
It hit the other tower. There was the second tower that was off to the southwest, over.
They hit the second tower.
10, X-Firm. Can they hit this one now, over?
0A firm, yep, it's coming in with the reinsert. There's a GBU going to be hitting the tower very shortly, over.
Hello.
Update, it's just me and McGinn. Last missile took out a bunch of us.
Oh, okay. Duff, in the fucking fire station, apparently there's a load of tier 1s, potentially tier 4s. I'm being told tier 4s, but I don't know whether you want to double check. That missile that apparently struck the fire station killed everyone.
I'm the only one.
Were they out on the roof again?
I don't know.
Stay off that
He's down.
Underwood, 3 times, tier 4, 5-1, McHale, Peach, and McGinn.
Apparently 3 times tier 1s. Confirm alive.
No. Oh. No, they're all dead, mate, and equally I've got eyes on them, they were out on the fucking roof again.
Ah, fantastic. I mean, it is what it is. There is one missing though, I believe. Coca.
I've got one guy running around shop.
Yeah, I've got oh no, Coca's back at base. Yeah, I got Roach and McGinn with me, so they're definitely still up. Confirm out you two who's got GPM. Sorry, not GPMGs.
Yeah, I've got visual on. All, so Peach, Coca,
Jav.
and Mikhail were all out on top of the roof.
Just one Jav, okay. Roger that. Yeah. It is what it is. Roach, into the trees a little bit is a cord.
Incoming on our eastern flank, southeast from enemy compound, over.
Wait one, I'll give you a range. 6? No, oh.
So, Roger,
Right,
we
a little
potentially
bit.
might need to move off of this position shortly, as I am concerned
ATGM spinning.
of our
He's off it.
ammo usage as well as this contact. Can I get a CASA when you get a chance, over?
Was there a firm way out?
Yeah, he's moved. Cord is aiming towards us, so it's in front of the block on the